Hey, what's up to the best friends and family on YouTube? So, we got a lot of parts. More parts are on the way. But since you saw the intro to this video already, they've already made it here. So you've seen the whole lot of them. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to get started. So, before I dive into all this stuff, got some new taillights, taillight, headlights, side markers, maintenance, and I got some ISF pieces in here as well. So like I said, we'll be taking out that crappy K&N. Got another radiator cap, fuel filter, some oil filters, and I wanted to show you guys this that will be going in the truck. It's basically the same thing, but it's going to be, car meets, car shows, that sort of thing. It's kind of cool. It gives all the specs, so definitely like that. But I'm just going to do a time-lapse video on changing some of this stuff out at least. And we're going to start with these Altezza style Euro factory SVT taillights. Let's get on it. So I started taking the lights out without remembering to turn the camera on. But it's just these two bolts that are in the side, and then obviously clips that slide in there. So this one's still in there. They mucked around with the bolts. If I would have known that, I would have just bought new bolts because they were available. But all in here was all gross with crap. Probably never been cleaned out. I'm still not done. But I did want to show you guys what I'm dealing with here. So I don't know what they were trying to achieve. Maybe they just stripped out the holes in the OEM lights and they tried to MacGyver a bolt system to work. And yeah, they're just stripped out. So that's unfortunate. I could probably melt some plastic in there if I really wanted to and make them work again. But I'm going to be spending some time now restoring bolts. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll get back to the lights. So this taillight is brand new out of the box, and it has lots of swirl marks in it. Yeah, I'm not too impressed, honestly. And it was brand new in box, sealed. But what do? Do you send it back and get the exact same issue? Exact same thing? I'm just not entirely sure here. But hopefully it comes off, because it doesn't look like it is. I could polish it out, I'm sure, but it's just annoying. Ugh. All right, so the new taillights are on. The passenger side is in way better shape than the driver. This one actually looks brand new. The driver had some swirl marks in it. I got a lot of it out, but still I'll have to probably polish that one. But yeah, looks a lot better. How it should have came, in my opinion. I'm not a huge fan by any stretch of the imagination on the Altezza Euro style taillights. However, I didn't think they looked absolutely horrid on this truck, probably because it's white, not black or red, whereas to me it looks worse. But these look a lot better and a lot more suiting, in my opinion. So yeah, there's the tail light install all ready to go, and we got a ton more and then some. All right, now that more parts showed up, I got the new grille here. I got the new-ish Ford badge. I'm going to take out this atrocity. These are okay. They're kind of period corrected. They're not that yellow yet. I don't know how the video's picking them up, but I did a little work on them. These look pretty much new, but I got the updated version of these. I'm going to attempt taking this all off myself. I'm not going to, this is not a how-to. I don't know how to do it yet. I have a good idea. I did find that one of these clips is bent. Good thing I have some new ones. So yeah, I'm going to get to this, clean that mess up so I have a spot to work, and you guys are going to come along. All right, so the front two headlights are almost out. I ran into a little hiccup just with this clip here. So it's just, you just pull these up. There's two of them. And then, you know, it locks into place up top. You pull it and then you can pull it out. Well, this one was bent. So it took a little bit of finessing. And then once those are out, you take out these side markers with a Torx bit. They have one right there. And then I think these just really just pop out of place. So I'm about to do that. And then I'm going to show you guys the comparison between the old lights and the new lights, because I don't even know what they look like yet. All right, so what a difference. I mean, 99, 2002 to 2004. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Bonus is that they come with bulbs. So hopefully they're a nicer light than these ones. They have to be because of all these lines. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart. This looks pretty easy for the most part. You gotta take these plastic screws that we all hate out. Then there's some screws here, and then there's this really crappy part here where there's like those plastic clips we have to yank out. And then at the bottom, there is some, see if you guys can see it. See those white clips that protrude this way. I'm gonna have to get crafty with that. Overall, from what I understand, it's an easy job to do, just a little finicky. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I can get these things out nice and easy, and then work at everything else. All right, so the worst part of this whole thing so far is the clips. The clips are old, they're stripping out, and they're one of the worst ones to deal with, and that's those plastic screws. There was one metal screw holding it in right here. The thing bit me pretty good, taking that one out over here. But be prepared if you're doing something like this to get new clips. Luckily, I do have some new clips. They're not identical, but they will work. I'm gonna go clean this up. And I ended up cutting the ones that were in the fender here, just because they're extremely hard to properly get out. So yeah, so my video cut off there, but yeah, these are like the worst ones. I cut them out. I'll probably reinstall them. I don't know yet. Everyone cuts them out because it's better to do that than damage the fender. So yeah. That's where I'm at, and then I'm gonna undo all the bolts for this and then take it out. All right, the fascia is off, and it was a lot more difficult than I thought. So these things that sit here, obviously the ones that I told you to cut these back to, I cut all of them. And the reason is because it wasn't letting this fascia out. So essentially, I think the best way to do it is to cut them so you don't damage anything. I don't know how to put them on otherwise, but I wasn't going to find out by breaking my bumper, because this bumper is extremely difficult to find right now. I cleaned it up a bit. I'm going to clean it up more, and then I'm going to start working on the grill side there. Yeah. It's pretty simple to do for the most part. So let's get to it. All right, so this is all cleaned up, touched up with paint, put some rust inhibitor in the channel. This is off. It's quite easy to take off. It kind of seems intimidating at first, but it's definitely manageable. So the whole worst part of this deinstall and install is going to be those black things, those black skirts that ride underneath this thing. I have no idea how I'm going to put them back on. I don't think I'm going to put them on and then put the bumper on because they didn't come off. So I would just mark up the bumper. So I think I'm going to put, or not the bumper, the fascia. And then I'm going to clean these up and I'm going to put them on after, I think. And it should be fine. I'm going to match up these things here. So I'm gonna go clean this up now and then install the new grill. All right, guys, well, there is the new grill. The top one is made in Taiwan. The bottom one is made in the USA. I would rather it made in USA. I had no idea. This all came from, all my restoration stuff here came from LMR. I really appreciate them remaking everything. But it would have been nice to see made in USA on the back instead of made in Taiwan. However, I'm not going to fuss about it because it looks absolutely stunning. So let's go throw this on the fascia. All right, so it's all on. All the clips went on successfully, except for two, and it's these two. So it looks like it's just too small of a hole for these two clips. I'm not entirely sure why, but every other one went on, and you have to go around kind of sandwiching your hands together just to make sure that they snap on nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some adhesive on these and just hold it together. Hopefully this never has to, come off. See, there's that made in Taiwan. So I'm just going to fill those in with some adhesive right now. All right, I'm not going to lie. I got really excited after I put this thing on and seen this beauty. It is unreal how this turned out compared to the white one, the whitewashed one, sun faded, whatever you want to call it one. This looks great. And the bottom grill isn't terrible. I was debating ordering one, but I think I can bring this one back to be very close to this. This looks really good. So thank you, Taiwan. Did a great job. Now, I'm going to put this thing back together. I'm super happy. I brought certain things clean again, anti-rusted, touched up, you name it. The only thing that's bothering me, and if you guys know me, is these things here. I'm going to have to find a solution to get those back up there, and I don't think it's going to be difficult. So I just need to find some proper little clips there, and I think we'll be golden. So I'm gonna put this thing together, and this truck is gonna have a new front end. All right, guys, there she is. It looks wonderful. I just totally transformed this truck. I can't believe how good it looks. I'm gonna do the honors with you guys present. Wow, I just tested everything. Everything's working just perfectly fine. The Torx bits, screws were a little difficult to get into this new clip that they have. I'm gonna have to clean up the bumper. I just saw some muck there. Bit me pretty good. This one didn't come with anything. Seems to be the common theme with all this new stuff. Some have it, some don't. But wow, what a difference. It's a different truck. It's honestly a different truck. Like, pretty much a brand new front end. Because hood's new. Headlights, grill, emblem, cleaned, protected. Wow. I am just kind of in shock and awe with this thing. It just looks so damn good. So there's the Lightning so far, guys. Transformation. Front end. I think I found a set of wheels local, and I think I'm going to pick them up. But tail lights. And then god-awful wheels. And then the front end. Just wow. What a difference. That's all I have for you guys today. There's lots more coming for this thing, so stay tuned. I got another big box coming, and we're still not done with everything that arrived for this thing. I'm going to have to find homes for all the OEM stuff because I got boxes and boxes and boxes of it, just like the Supra, which I wanted to get rid of, like all that cluttering. But anyway, this is her so far, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to check out other videos on the channel. And like and subscribe if you like what you see. All right, everybody. Peace.